Hello everyone and welcome back. It is the 25th day of April, and if you can see, that's frost. It was 28 degrees this morning when I left, but we are getting ready to unload the John Deere with the disc car and go over here and get to work. We'll take you along and explain to you what we're going to do as we're doing it, why we're doing it, all that good stuff. So nice crispy morning. We're going to try to get some ground ready to get some fertilizer on it and get some corn planted. That is today's goal. So let's get started. Okay, we've about got this went over once. What I'm doing, I'm splitting it, so when I make a pass, I'm going right, instead of the full width of the disc, I'll run the tractor right in the middle of the edge of the cut. It's coming up pretty good. There's this part in here is more clay. You can see it's got the bigger clods and stuff. I've not went over it yet. It's breaking down pretty good, but it'll take more work. That's another thing about knowing the ground you're working and what it likes. You know, along the creek over here is sandy. There's a little bit of a hump that runs through this field from about that light pole, kind of in an arc back around about halfway where I'm standing to the creek. This is wetter and clayer, and then the sandy part runs up the creek and up past that light pole up to the top of the hill. So from that little point there, this little section right here is a little more clay, and it stays wetter. It retains moisture more. That's another thing. The amount of moisture that's in the ground makes a difference on how it works up. Of course, this being 2 or 3 different types of soil, you just kind of got to get the average. If it's got clay in it, if it's too wet, you just make big clods. If it's too dry, it's like bricks. It's like trying to disc gravel. It won't break up. So if you wait till after a rain, just as it's drying, it comes apart better then than it does any other time. So knowing the moisture, you got a narrower window of moisture content to work ground with clay content in it than you do like this sandier ground down here. It'll work up in a wider moisture range than the clayer ground here. But it's getting there. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna finish this strip right here up, and then I'm gonna probably make an adjustment to the disc to make it a little less aggressive, and then make a single pass over it all, smooth it up, knock it down, and then we'll be ready to pull the field cultivator through it. I can keep working and working and working and working and working over and over and over, and eventually get it just pulverized down. But you know, diesel fuel is $4 a gallon, and time's worth something too. So you got to know when to work your ground, like moisture and everything, and when to stop when it becomes counterproductive. So that's what we'll do. Like I said, maybe a couple more hours here, get that knocked down, and then we'll swap out tractors and implements probably tomorrow. Boys got a baseball game this afternoon, so I'll be there for that. But I'm pretty pleased with it so far. You can see some of the cover crop, the clumps. You know, they're getting, you pull them up from where they's turned over. Some of them still green. This ground has not been plowed very long, so that's one of the problems with not knowing what you're going to do until the last minute. But here we are. We'll get it done. But we'll knock this out, and then we'll set up the disc and go over it again and see what it looks like. So here we go. Okay, we've got all of it where we were pretty aggressive double cutting. I have adjusted the front gang on the disc more flat, and now we're going to do a single pass. I've already came down one here. You can see it's starting to smooth it up a little bit. What we're going to try to do is smooth it up, knock some of the bigger chunks on down, and then, like I said, we'll come in here tomorrow with the field cultivator, 9-tooth field cultivator, and a drag. So we'll run over this real quick and see what kind of results we get. Okay, I'm gonna decide to go ahead and run over this upper field as well. So both of these fields are now ready for fertilize. They are both in good enough shape that if I had to run the planter through them right now, I could. But like I said, to help break up the compaction, what I'll try to do is run the 9-tooth field cultivator and drag over them tomorrow, broadcast fertilizer, incorporate it, then we're ready for the planter. So that's where we're at. If you like what we're doing, want to follow along, hit that subscribe button. See a video you like, give it a thumbs up. And until next time, probably when we're 9-toothing this, everyone take care of themselves. We'll talk to you later. Bye.